up guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is David Hanlon, aka the Laptop Legend, and today, day trading, I made like $7,200. Pretty epic day, and it really feels like the OTC is actually starting to heat up again, but I don't want to jinx it, so let's not get too excited just yet. I'm sure we could have another slow week, you know, next week or something like that, but anyways, it's been great. So many plays to talk about. I got some really good recordings today. Breaking news plays are back, guys. I've been calling those out in the Discord. I think a lot of people have been able to bank on those, and it's just been great, guys. So if you are not banking, hopefully this video will help you to understand how I consistently make money in the stock market. So without further ado, let's dive into my laptop. Make sure to like this video, comment if you haven't already, and subscribe if you haven't already. Yeah, all right, let's do it. All right, guys, so I'm here on my laptop, and I just want to show you this chart because absolutely epic. I totally missed this play completely, but these are the types of plays that you want to take advantage of because they're just awesome. I zoomed in too much there. Give me a sec. This was humble right out of the open, just absolutely fell apart. This thing is already super beaten down and panicked from 50 to 40, man. If I'd been paying attention, this would have been a great dip buy because this thing came all the way back up. If you look at this 1 year chart, I mean, this thing, that was the panic today. So pretty crazy. I guess it's, you know, because it officially cracked that 50-cent mark with big volume. If I'd had my 20,000 short for that dump, like I had yesterday when it only dumped to 49, you can see like right here, that would have been epic. That would have been real epic because today it just fell off a cliff. So we'll see what happens, guys. But these are the types of plays you want to keep taking advantage of. And this is what it feels like in a better OTC market where you actually get stuff that is running, you know, cleaner bounces and stuff like that. And we just had a lot of that today. We really had a lot of that today. All right, so let's go and talk about ELEK. So obviously this was the #1 watch from yesterday's video. And it actually gapped up a decent amount, man. It gapped up, you know, into the $6 range. I think almost 80 cents. It gapped up, sold off immediately. But was able to bounce, you know, kind of in this support area around 450, and this thing ripped, made some, I guess, you know, some higher lows there, ripped through these highs, and just absolutely went. Unfortunately, I got faked out on this thing, man. I actually have a recording of this, so you guys can see a little bit later on, but, you know, it was very choppy here, so it looked like, you know, it ripped up here, it failed, was a red candle, bounced, and then this was a red candle here. So it looked pretty ugly, and I ended up selling my shares that I had from like this breakout right here. I sold them right here for like barely any money. I gave back a ton of my profits that I had on that position. Then it just immediately ripped. Immediately ripped. I think I had, I don't know if it was 500 or 1,000 shares on this. I forget, something like that. But just very, very frustrating that I got faked out on this move because I probably, if I had stayed in that, you know, I would have made 700, 800, 900 on that play instead of making like maybe 100 or something like that. So very annoying, but overall this chart did pretty much exactly what I expected, except it was a little stronger. So I didn't expect it to come, I expected it to kind of do this and then fail and then dump, but you know, it actually ended up going higher, making a leg higher, doing a little mini head and shoulders pattern. It held here. I would have shorted, man, as soon as it broke down here if I had any shares, but I didn't. Apparently Cobra did have some, also Locate 1. That's what Kyle Williams said he used to get his share. I don't even know what that is. I Googled it, couldn't find anything. If you guys know what Locate 1 is, let me know in the comments. If you're in that, you know, that chat room, let me know what he was talking about there. But it was just, you know, it was a nice play all day long. Again, it would have been a better short, especially up here. You know, even on this breakdown here from 7s, we got all the way down here to the 3.95 area. Crazy dump. You know, you got over $4 a share, even from this $8 range, not even the perfect top. So pretty crazy, man. And there were actually a lot of dip buy opportunities on this thing, so I hope you guys were able to bank off of that. I know I made some decent money on these dip buys. I'm just a little upset at myself for messing up on this one, right? So the main play on here was, I don't know if you guys can see this, but this thing wedged beautifully right here. So let me pull it up. Dun, 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 dun. Wedged beautifully, beautifully, beautifully. I mean, this is like a picture perfect wedge right here. I mean, just big, making higher lows, lower highs, and eventually it broke out past this. I was long here, but ended up failing, being kind of ugly, came back down, and I think, let me see right here. I don't know why you can't move with the cursor. Yeah, so I ended up selling it all right up here. Maybe right here on this candle, something like that. So I was all out here. I thought about rebuying, but I was like, it kind of failed. It's kind of lame. I didn't rebuy, and then this thing goes on to rip another $1.50 a share from down here. So, you know, in hindsight, I probably should have tried to rebuy here, especially when it broke back above this level and then held, and then broke back above 5. Obviously, no, it's just a crazy rip, man. Crazy rip. I'm kind of sad I missed that, but that was the play here, man. Pretty epic opportunities, and you know, I'm still just gonna be looking to read a level 2 on this thing. If it dips too much, you know, take a stab at some shares, and that's pretty much it. The other one I want to talk about is LIVC, because this was pretty much out of the blue a sympathy play for that stock. You know, I caught it probably around here because I think it came on my scanners before them, but I still got to get in the mindset where, like, if a stock is running, I got to start trading it earlier. Because I just don't expect stocks to run. So like if I see a 50% or 100% gainer on my scanner, I just don't even look at it because I just assume it's gonna die. But that's not the case anymore. This thing did run a lot farther. And I did make some trades on here, but this had worse fills, so I got washed out a lot. I'm not sure if I was even positive overall on this ticker, maybe a few hundred. Maybe I was breaking, maybe I was negative. I'm not even sure. Luckily I missed this dump, I wasn't long for that. But you know, just a nice chart, man. Things are getting stronger. There was also one other ticker, I cannot remember what it was. I think it started with a T that also spiked pretty hard, but that started lower. I think got up to like 18 cents or something like that. I forget what the ticker was, but just some crazy runners, guys. Seriously, crazy runners. It's nice to see this back. I mean, it's a nice rip over those all-time highs. That was actually a beautiful breakout. I wish I'd been paying closer attention to that. Jeez. I mean, even from down there, bro. Oh, man. Yeah, that was actually a really nice breakout on the daily. If I'd been paying attention, I would have caught that. So I'm gonna try to be better about that, and especially, you know, alerting these things sooner in Discord if you want to, you know, buy and take some shares on it and be more patient on it just to see what it can do. So that's my goal for that. Yeah, guys, I just want to say there's just been a ton of breaking news plays, and that's kind of becoming a theme. So OZSC, I guess it didn't have news today, but this thing was beautiful, man. Literally straight up out of the open. I'm bummed that I missed this. I mean, straight green candles. Now, what I did do was make close to 1,000 on this dump here. Maybe not quite 1,000, but I had like full size, pretty much like 140,000 short on this thing. So that was nice. I wish I could have longed it. I would have made more longing it than shorting it, but I got a recording of that, so that's nice. But yeah, that was kind of the play on this. And then, you know, it did hold those bases all day long. You know, I can draw that real quick for you guys, just so you can see. Again, these wedges, man. If you get these intraday consolidation patterns forming higher lows, you know, it's worth taking a stab at. These are worth taking a stab at. So yeah, I mean, that's just what you should be looking for on something like that. Let's see, what else? RGBP. This had news today, man. This had news today. I got some on this news. I only got 40,000 shares, and I ended up getting washed out with bigger size up here chasing because I thought it was still strong. So I kind of butchered this breaking news, but this was a great one, man. Just very tough to get filled on this one. But we've been seeing breaking news plays actually work. Here's another one. It's not a ticker. Here's another one. AABB. Where's the breaking news? Breaking news was, I believe, right here. You can see a huge spike in volume. I nailed this thing. I got like 89,000 shares from like 233 or 234. I got that on video. Spiked up here, you know, sold it, man. Made like 800 pretty much instantly in like a minute. So that was nice. That's part of how I got over 7,000 today. Epic play. And then we had DPLS, man. This thing had not one, but 2 breaking news plays today. Absolutely epic. Absolutely epic. So if I go, I forget where it was. I don't know if it came out here. I forget where the first news was. Oh, the first news was here. Okay, they were both at the end of the day. Yeah, that's weird. Yeah, so there was one news right here. I forget what it was. Something, some contract spiked up. I nailed this one. I actually have a recording of that. And then it dumped again. And then they put out another PR. It might have been here, right here, where they said they were going to do a share like buyback program, and it spiked even more. I don't know how they have the cash for buyback program, but I guess they put that out. So that was, you know, good news, and that spiked again. I didn't get a recording of that second one, but I did get a recording of the first one. So got a lot of good recordings, man, and you know, pretty much just pay attention to these wedges intraday, guys, and learn to read level 2, and you know, I'd say that's pretty much it, man. Get the breaking news. Again, I call them out in the Discord. Links in the description if you're not in already. And that's pretty much it. So I guess, yeah, let's dive into some of these recordings. So here is, let's see what's going on here. I think this is the breaking news play on AABB. So this is, you can see, this is live speed. I literally go and I type it in. I bought a 100K market, man. I bought a 100K market. So I could have gotten really screwed there, but I wanted to do it as fast as possible. Typically, that's not what I like to do. Typically, I like to do limit on the ask, but in this case, you know, you can see, I see where the price is going. I'm watching the level 2 here, and I cancel the rest. I cancel the rest. It does fill me some, fills me a little extra. You can see I got 50, now I got 89,000 from a 2339 average, which is still, I mean, that's still a nice position, man. You can see already I'm up 369 bucks. That's pretty nice. That's pretty nice, man. And this thing is still going. And again, you know, you guys can go and watch this without me. You can put me on mute just to see what it looks like on breaking news. And I just start selling 10,000 at a time just to start locking it in. I do it in smaller bursts just because I get decent fills on Schwab. So I'm just locking it in, man. You can see. Now I'm down to 30,000, and that's pretty nice. It's pretty nice, man. Almost all out here. Got 11,000, got 9,000 left. That's pretty much it. I think I might sell, yeah, I sell the rest on this bid maybe at 238, something like that. But I mean, that's a nice breaking news play, man. I mean, look, I was at 2,800, and then I was at 3,600. So I mean, I made 800 in a minute there. Made 800 in a minute there. So that's a nice play. Nice play, man. All right, the next one, what is this? This is, I guess this is the very beginning of the day. So I do want to talk about some stuff here. ELEK, yes, I made a little bit on that. It was a little weird at first, but yes, you can see this is OZSC. Here's the OZSC short. I just want to show you guys that. It looks like, I mean, on the level 2, it looked like it might go a little bit higher, but then it ends up dumping. It ends up dumping, man. And I wish I could just let this play so you guys can see this in perfect time. But alas, I cannot. That's me shorting with the hotkeys. With the Stream Deck. Makes a big difference, especially when you got to click. You want to short in lots. Yeah, so you can see I'm short 120,000 here from 7.4. I cancel because it looks like it's trying to go higher. And part of me almost covers all of it. And I think I do cover a little bit. But then I realize, like, bro, this is OZSC. It's overextended. Doesn't matter if it looks like it's super strong. It's going to pull back. I know it's going to pull back. OZSC always does this. So you can see. And again, you know, be watching my profit, guys. You can see I'm still short 140,000 shares. If you watch the level 2, you can come back to all this stuff. Dumping. And again, I like Schwab's time and sales, and I like E-Trade's level 2. And we actually did find a way with Display Fusion to pin E-Trade's level 2, which is really, really nice. So now I'm just covering in here. I'm just covering. But I can see that it's actually still, you know, there's still a million on the ask, so I try to let it go a little bit lower there. Still weak. So I actually re-short some. You can see I get back up to 120,000 short. And again, just watch the stacking of the level 2. Watch the stacking of the level 2 here. So bids move up there. Bids move up again. Still got a wall of sellers there, but there's a 600K bid there at 67. So I start covering here. I'm using hotkeys to cover here. You can see I'm down 80,000, 50,000. I'm covering because you can see that wall breaking. You can see there's kind of a gap in the ask. 68 straight, basically straight up to 695. So I tried to long there as well. Couldn't get filled. I got filled 200 shares. But again, guys, you know, that put me pretty decently. I mean, I go back a little bit. What, I was at 1,500 before that. You know, 2-minute dump there, I'm at 23.45. So, you know, that was another 800 bucks in 2 minutes. So, you know, if you can nail these plays, it really adds up. You know, I go on to trade some other stuff, do some scalps like I always do. The other one I want to show you, yeah, I see Humble there, but I already missed it at that point. The other one I want to show you is ELEK, because this thing is just insane, right? So you can see here, I'm buying some, I'm long a little bit. I'm trying to buy at 6.5 at this point because I feel like it's gonna rip. So I'm buying limit, but I'm also buying well above the ask. You know, you can see the current ask is 625. Now I got filled another 500 shares. So that's my average, you know, 624.8. This thing starts going. At this point, I don't want to add more because it feels like it's a chase. You know, it feels like it's a chase. I'm thinking, all right, where am I going to sell these? You can see I'm up, you know, 200 bucks on this position in like a minute. Still ripping strong. And this is the time where I got faked out, guys. So really annoying. 690 on the bid, man. Up 354 on this. Up 369. I'm thinking I may want to add some at 7. I almost add some at 7. I think I might actually try to add some. Yeah, I try to buy some 7.2, but then, you know, to get filled at 7, but then I become the bid at 7.20. I don't really want to be that if they're going to fill me on the bid. So I end up trying to cancel there. And I'm like, all right, I'm trying to sell here. Let me sell. I'm trying to sell. But you can see it just moves. It dumps so fast. It dumps so fast. So I'm trying to sell. I have live sell orders right now. And I mean, boom, just like that. So again, be watching the level 2 here, guys. You can tell there's big gaps. It's very easy to tell when it's going to dump. Very easy to tell when it's going to dump. I mean, the bid's down to 650. So you see, it just filled me at 650 there. So like, I still made money on that trade because I was long from what, 623 or something like that. But then they immediately popped the bid back up, like 683, 680s. So I just sold at literally the worst price I possibly could there. Worst price I possibly could. And I gave back like 300 bucks on that. If you go back, it was at like 2,800 or something like that. So very frustrating, especially because it ends up ripping and, you know, going 750 plus here. And again, you know, you can watch the level 2 and see how it does that. But it's just annoying, man. It's just annoying. So it ends up going, and I don't even really get filled. I chase a little bit, and then I sell into strength because I don't want to get wrecked. But I mean, can you imagine if, because I think I tried to cancel when I saw how far I was dumping, and then it just didn't cancel. You get filled, you know, a minute or two later after you cancel the order because it's pending cancel. So just really annoying, man, that ended up happening there. So that is, that's what happened with that. And that leaves me off like 3,000 something on the day. I also did try to short some CYBL because it did break down out of the wedge, but it ended up bouncing. It didn't really dump too hard. Last one I want to show you guys. It's a little later in the day. You can see I'm already up 6,000. Right here, another breaking news play. This is RGBP. Again, this is live. There you see I'm buying on the ask. I'm trying to get on the ask, buying 200,000 RGBP, put the level 2 up, see what happens. I'm trying to buy it. I know it's going to spike. I'm trying to buy 200,000, 400,000. I think at this point I have 600,000 live buy order at 2.2, and I just can't get filled. Again, you can see the level 2 there. You know, it's printing. Everyone's trying to buy this thing here. I probably should have chased more in hindsight. You like put it 2.3 or something, but you just don't want to get wrecked. So you can see again, I have, you know, 40,000 shares pretty much there, 39,942. Again, level 2, super strong. The catalyst came out. You want to be long here, but I just could not get filled, man. Could not get filled. Sucks. Absolutely sucks. And again, this one goes on to run, you know, all the way, straight up. Straight up. I end up chasing. I make a little bit more chasing, but not too much. And you can see here, I actually slapped the ask for 100K. That was me right there. I'm not sure. One of those was me. I got 100K RGBP, you can see here. But then this thing ends up faking me out. I sell bottom tick, I think like purple, like 263 or something. I'm pretty sure. Or maybe I get washed out. Oh yeah, I'm thinking of DPLS. Sorry, I traded a lot of stocks today. But you can see, I get washed out and I can't sell my shares. Just kind of dumb. So I end up taking way bigger size up here, kind of as a revenge play because I didn't get filled, 500,000 from 2.2, which would have been an epic win. I mean, that literally would have been thousands and thousands of dollars, but oh well, man. So yeah, that was that play. And then ELEK, there's a few other plays here. I make a little bit on ELEK. It's on my other part of the screen, so you can't see it though. But you can see, I think this is where I buy some and then sell it into the first spike, don't rebuy on the dip, and then it ends up running. So yeah, you can see, I was up 300 something there. Locked in most of it. That's pretty much that. LIVC, this thing tries to go, but ends up failing. And that's pretty much it, I think. Anything else? Oh, DPLS. Yeah, this is the DPLS breaking news, the first one. Crazy, so many breaking news today. All right, so live. The news just came out. Here's what I do. Buying. I'm buying on the ask, trying to get as many shares as I can. I put it a little bit above the ask, start buying, start buying, start buying. All right, now I want the level 2. Let me go pull it up, DPLS. And again, now I see that there's a wall at 12.5, so that's what I want. Again, you can see I got 74,000 DPLS. You can watch my profits up here. Schwab was tripping a little bit today, so I think it's a little slow to update at some point. Or maybe it doesn't realize. Yeah, so I'm locking some in there. I locked some in. I may have rebought though, I forget. And I see that 700K seller on the ask, so I just start locking it in there. That puts me above 7,000. I'm also trying to sell my LIVC because I bought some on that dip there. Yeah, so that was the first of the breaking news plays. The second one I think was actually better. I think the second one was better. But again, I didn't get that one recorded for you guys. I think I stopped it somehow. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. So I will catch you in the next one. Hopefully this was helpful. If it was, and you made it to the end of the video, I don't know, drop a thumbs up for me. Let me know what you think of my red shirt, if you made it to the end. And yeah, that's it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Till then, let's grow better together. Bebé, dime por qué te mientes. No puedes esconder todo lo que tú por mí sientes.